If you've been struggling to grow your glutes, you came to the right video. For the longest, I struggled and I didn't know what I was doing wrong, if it was the workouts or what I was eating. Like, I literally had no idea what I was doing wrong. I thought that by lifting heavy, just doing heavy squats, I was going to see results, and I was so wrong about that. So I'm gonna show you guys which workouts I actually did to help me see that glute growth specifically, and some meals that you should incorporate into your diet to also see results a lot quicker. Now let's go. Okay, this is the fit for today's workout. And then before we go, we're actually taking EHP Lab pre-workout. This, honestly, one of the best ones I've ever had. It doesn't really give me that itchy feeling, but the energy is still like up there, top tier. So I highly recommend. I would put the lid on, but honestly, I'm just gonna drink it all. So I think that was too much water, but it's good. All right, we're first starting off with hip thrust. I think any type of thrust movement is a necessity if you really want to grow your glutes. For these specifically, I want you to keep your neck tucked in, and I don't want you to let your back do all the work. So just use your glutes to push up and push back down. Hold it at the top for a greater burn. We're then moving on to RDLs, which is the Romanian Deadlift. For more of a glute focus, I want you to put more bend on your knees and put all the weight on your heels. Moving on to the Bulgarian split squat. Now for a more of a glute focus on these, I want you to lean forward and tilt your foot inward. As soon as I made these small changes, I started to feel it a lot more on my outer glute. You want to go slow and controlled on the way down and then shoot back up. Moving on to cable kickbacks. I personally want the side of my glutes to grow, so for these, I envision that I'm in a box. I tilt my foot outward, and then my toe has to try to touch the corner of the box. I also keep my foot straight, and I make sure I go slow and controlled to feel that mind to muscle connection. Lastly, I finish up with step-ups. Now for these, I really suggest trying to find a handle or something to hold on to so that you're able to just feel it all in your glutes, and so that you're not worried so much about your balance and instead trying to feel the burn on your glutes. You don't really want to push off the floor. You kind of want to let that back leg go a little limp so that you truly feel all the tension on the leg that's pulling you up. So those were some of the main glute workouts that I began to add into my routine. I did 2 per week, so I would do two times a week. I would do that specific workout or any of those variations, and I would progressive overload either by adding more weight, by doing more reps, just trying to really feel those glutes every session and get better one way or the other. And I highly suggest to add protein in every single meal that you eat throughout your day to see your glute growth a lot faster. Some of these meals include eggs, salmon, tilapia, ground beef, chicken breast. Like, there's so many sources out there with protein, and if you struggle with getting those like heavier sources of protein in, then I suggest investing into some type of protein powder, so throughout your day you can drink smoothies, because I know those are a lot easier for some people to take in throughout their day. I promise, if you consistently stick to those 2 glute focused days every single week, progressively overload on those workouts, and then get in your protein, you will be seeing results like a lot quicker, because they know way my whole life I've been training my ass off. And then finally, when I started to do glute isolation workouts, my glutes finally started growing. Like, oh my goodness, I was getting so frustrated because I was like, girl, why isn't my ass growing? Like, why isn't it growing? And then I finally like, okay, you know what, we're gonna take some time, figure this stuff out, and we did. So I thought I'd share you some of this knowledge that I learned with you girls, and I really hope it helps you guys out. I hope that you guys were able to take some of this information. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Well, thanks for staying all the way through. Stay updated for the next video to come. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and until the next time, you guys, see ya.